I can't wait. Let's already start the gameplay, guys. Let's check out the action right now.
So this is obviously a demo build. So it's the most recent demo build. It's the one that we were showing off at Gamescom as well. So, you know, have some of the newer characters that we've recently revealed. We have Trunks in here, Piccolo, Krillin, Android 18, as well as Android 16.
I love that, and 18 is paired up with 17.
Yeah, so 18, yeah, she's like a puppet character. She has a puppet character of 17. So she's like a really good zoner character, and she can send out 17 to do all different types of attacks, and they also do super moves together. Are
there assists different? Do they both assist together?
The assist.
So no, so she calls him in when he does when she does a super move, but for the most part, think of Android 17 as just like an extra move that she does.
Yeah, it's like it's like in her moveset.
Okay. Now, what is cool is actually the small detail. So if you have Krillin and Android 18, you know, husband and wife on the same team, they will do the super move together instead.
Yeah.
So just the little details in Dragon Ball FighterZ.
There's certain combinations of characters that if you have them in the team, then it makes there's slight
16
changes.
and Gohan, does a bird fly by and Gohan cries or something? If you lose 16, does he go Super Saiyan 2?
You know your Dragon Ball Lord. That unfortunately does not happen. But if you go Goku and Gohan, it does the father-son beam.
One-handed Kamehameha?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
It's in there.
I'm sorry, guys.
That's
Chad, I hope you're aware that I am one of the biggest Dragon Ball Z fans in the world, and I'm going to be geeking out the entire time. The first time I saw the trailer for this video, where you see specific scenes from the anime and the manga translated so seamlessly in the game, you can tell that the people wanted to make this for the fans.
Yeah,
You're literally playing the anime from the day I was a young kid and you know, started watching Dragon Ball. This is what I wanted.
Yeah, I used to wake up every morning at 6 o'clock in the morning to catch Dragon Ball.
I used to cut school every morning to watch Dragon Ball.
VHS straight after football practice.
Yeah, I remember my friends, we all pulled our money to buy the Frieza Saga VHS box set, because there's like no way to get it back then, you know?
Nope, unless you went to Suncoast.
Why'd you skip these?
Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh, no.
Oh, don't worry.
We'll get another
we have some time. So we're just so there you go. There you can see 17 coming out. But so we can just run through some kind of basic stuff.
Sure.
You know, obviously there's like a light attack, a medium, a heavy, and then kind of a power move. That's usually
a key blast.
Yeah. So then there's some other stuff. So you can do a Dragon Rush. And that's a kind of a charge move. So if you need to start a combo, or you maybe get a few hits off, you can hit into that and kind of chain more attacks together. So that's another move, a combo starter.
God, I love the transitions from any kind of move.
So seamless.
Into the intro of it and doing special moves, verticality. It all has such a quick. It's very quick, but you can tell that like the animation's different.
Right, and it's clean. That's it's no black screening. There's no stutters. It's just absolute.
60 frames per second, super smooth, and the game's not even done yet. They're just getting started. Literally, like it's going to be ridiculous.
Yeah, and just the fluidity of the animation, everything. Arc System Works has done a fantastic job, kind of to your point, kind of capturing the anime spirit, but also making sure that this is a really, technical and fantastic fighting game as well.
Of course, and don't get me wrong, I love Budokai. I had all of them, 1, 2, and 3, the Tenkaichis, but I've always wanted a 2D fighter. What's that old PlayStation and the Super Nintendo game?
That was
long ago.
I remember the Super Nintendo one because it was actually Super Famicom that it came out on, and I remember seeing it at an old import store, and that was the first time I was aware of Dragon Ball, and I can't remember the name of it. I think it might have just been called Dragon Ball Z.
I think there was a special name.
Or it had like a Japanese name.
Right, I had the Japanese port.
Yeah.
And, it was all in Japanese, of course.
Yeah,
back then,
2D, very pixel art.
Very 2D, but the moveset was beautiful.
Beautiful, and being able to fly up in the air and shoot down the
Ever since then, and like playing the Budokais, I'm like, I just kind of want a 2D fighter again.
Yes.
But this isn't just a fighter. There's a story mode that you guys teased recently.
We teased a little bit of it. So if you watch the latest, I believe the latest Gamescom trailer, there was a few scenes. One that showed like an android army of Gokus coming in with red eyes.
Yeah.
So it's got its own original story.
Okay, so maybe a little bit about Red Ribbon Army, bringing that back, because the Red Ribbon Army has been around since Dragon Ball.
Yeah.
From Dr. Gero all the way from Ader at the end of it. I remember.
Kelly, your Dragon Ball knowledge is no joke.
It's definitely no joke, but it's an original story. I don't think the Red Ribbon but original story, or like made for the game.
Cool.
So let's go through a few more things here. If you hold X and A together, you can charge your power level.
Nice.
So obviously, see, he tried to just do his level 3 there. Here, why don't you just hit me with that, Dimitri?
I'll hit you with the level 1.
That's a level 1.
So that's the level 1. Sorry, I'll do the level 3. Oh,
Trunks' level 3 is a grab. It's an awesome. Now it's Trunks on Trunks mirror match, so I can do it too.
Let me tell you, that move right there. Me and Kelly were talking about it. In the anime, it was a lot of blur. You know, this is how they did a fast move, but just captured on this game so perfectly. I had chill bumps, like, instantly.
So you can see how my character is going red. So that's called a sparking burst. And each player gets one, they can activate it one time during, let's see if we can hit this.
So this is the level 3. This is Trunks' level 3 super character. So beautiful, right?
It's so pretty.
Oh, it's so good. And I love the interactive, the environment around you, the more chaos that goes on.
Yeah, there's also you can you can reflect you can reflect chi bursts and as well as also dashes. So if you reflect them, they'll actually fly into the background and blow stuff up in the background, which is awesome.
So I can show you that. Go ahead and throw a projectile. See how the reflect comes up on screen like that?
But,
so he won't throw the projectile in the back because his is like a straight beam.
Yeah, but if like obviously Goku or Vegeta, who shoots smaller chi bursts, they'll actually bounce off and blow up stuff in the background.
I'm just taking you out left and right, Dalton.
I'm trying to explain the game.
He's explaining
you can make up whatever excuse you like. At the end of the day, I'm taking you out.
I noticed earlier Piccolo's outfit's aesthetics, are they also based off of like other characters and other parts of the story? Because it looked like Nail's outfit from Dragon Ball Z. Or is that, I'm sorry, am I just...
No, say it one more time. I'm sorry, I was busy destroying Dalton while you were talking. That actually, no, I literally destroyed him with one hit. I don't know if you saw that. Android 16 has a move where if he grabs you, he does a self-destruct.
Of course.
Yeah. And takes you out. He's got a sliver of health now. You can't tell now because I totally obliterated Dalton. But not only did I destroy the planet and Dalton.
Yeah, you blew up the planet.
And the destroyed
destroyed
Namek.
It was a beautiful
thing. Namek from when Frieza and Goku were fighting.
You are correct.
That's so good. What I was saying is Piccolo's outfit looked like Nail's outfit. Is there a lot of like shout-outs to other characters in the Dragon Ball?
Yeah, there are a lot of different shout-outs.
So we can show you actually here kind of some of the color schemes. So here in the character selection, you can see some of the the color matchups. There's some awesome ones. Obviously, I'm all about the black Goku. I like the red Trunks. Let me show some different characters.
What about Piccolo's, like, his white shoulder pads?
So that's actually in the intro video, but he takes that off once.
Yeah,
we're talking about the training
and
outfit, right?
The same thing, and the same thing with Vegeta. He has several outfits throughout the entire series as well. Goku stays pretty similar besides his logo.
I mean, he's also got that blue, purple type.
Right.
Yes.
So let's try a few different characters here. We didn't get the full chance to run through all the mechanics. Dimitri was too busy trying to beat me up when I was trying to teach the
I wasn't really
viewers.
busy doing it. It wasn't really that difficult, honestly.
Oh.
I
we got a little feud going on. We play this a lot in the office.
Oh yeah, you usually with controllers, or you guys use fight sticks?
I'm a pad guy, but you can definitely play with the fight stick. It's really preference. So let's show you some of the stages. Now we have Rocky Field at noon. We got the Cell Games Arena.
I like West City personally. I think we should check out West
World
City.
Tournament area, and then another on the new ones is West City.
Does the World Tournament have the announcer guy with the mustache?
Not
that I've seen. I know we've announced English voiceover, so he might.
Oh, really? Yeah. Like Christopher and all the rest of the crew?
I can't say who the actors are, but we can say that the English voice actors are in, or there are English voice actors.
Great. Yes. Oh, that's awesome.
Nice.
Yeah.
So we'll play the intros this time. I skipped through them earlier, so
that'll give you more time in the game, Dalton.
Yeah, give me more time to mentally prep for the battle.
Wow.
The other beautiful thing about this game is the music. Obviously, it's straight up Dragon Ball, Dragon Ball Z, like straight from the anime. You have like the beautiful violin that comes in.
So obviously, if you change his
the colors,
his colors now is black.
Okay.
Yeah,
I was just looking at it about Frieza. I was like,
yeah. Do they have any classic songs in there like Chala Head?
No, they're all original.
Okay.
Songs. It's Arc System Works, so they have this really heavy guitar, rock, metal type soundtrack.
If you're familiar with the Arc System games, I think you kind of know the style, some of their style of music. It's kind of that really, fast rock, a lot of electric guitar. It's awesome.
Man, I know you guys don't like comparing this to other fighting games, but I know the FGC is watching this. They want to learn it. They want to get their hands and start competing on it. This looks like a combination of so many other amazing games out there. What would you compare it to? And if people wanted to get good with this game, who do you think the best pro players from the other scenes would be? if that makes sense. Is it like Guilty Gear players that have the edge? Is it Street Fighter players, Marvel versus Capcom?
Yes, I would definitely say the Guilty Gear players have the edge. They know the Arc System games better.
They know the mechanics from Arc System.
2D fighters.
Yeah.
And pretty much any person that's played a 2D fighter community. That's the beauty of this game is we made it for everybody. It's the Dragon Ball fans. It's the FGC community. We want everyone to really jump in and play this game.
Yeah, it seems like you can just jump right in. It's easy controls and feel like you're playing in Euro, been watching forever.
Yes, but when you get to these high-level players, they just decimate you. Like I was over at the booth just getting worked left and right. It was the worst.
Oh my!
I felt like Dalton is feeling like right now.
Oh my gosh! The
I love the
smack
call
talk
out.
is so
Love it.
real right now, but that's the FGC, right?
Yeah, oh yeah. It's all about those bragging rights. So a few other things, there's a vanish attack if you press Y and B together. That's a fantastic move for combo linking, but also, if someone's just kind of peppering you with some of the range attacks,
Oh,
let's show them the reflect here with Frieza.
Yeah.
So if you press back and A, you can reflect, and you can see how they're flying into the background.
Okay, so that's why I wasn't able to do it last time. So when you were using Trunks last time, he had that long range
he has the
laser
beam.
beam. That's why I was like, oh, well, how come it's not reflecting in the background? And it's because you have to have a fireball type move.
I also think the buildings were already destroyed in the background, so it wasn't going to add additional damage to it.
That's true. It did like break the glass and stuff like that. So there were little like small details.
It's not even like the background, it's also like the midground and the foreground that get affected. God.
So that was a level 3 that I just did there with Frieza.
Oh, you're too far. Oh, I almost did it again, Dalton.
The one thing I do like about it, you addressed the big issue a lot of people have in these 2D fighters is the zoning. Like some people can just sit back and just throw their supers out constantly, and you feel like you feel helpless.
Yeah,
but with that move, it's amazing.
The
how you
vanish,
get around it.
it's great. And you can actually use it to combo, because if you vanish at certain times when you knock them, they'll actually bounce off the side of the stage, and that gives you an extra moment to continue the combo.
Okay.
So, similar to other some other games that have team mechanics, obviously when you tap out, see how you have the blue bar there?
Right.
So your life will be slowly regenerating, when you're not in play.
Okay.
So, assist mechanics are a big part of this game, so I can show you something you can do. So if I do my special with Vegeta, what I was going to show you is you can actually do a super assist and then do another super, the other character super, and do 2 supers together.
Oh.
So there's some play there. So team composition is a big part of this game. Making sure you utilize your assist correctly, making sure you're aware of your teammate's life, when you need to sub in, sub out, and also kind of understanding how they work together. Maybe there's a certain assist that works really well with one of Vegeta's combos that you can then kind of assist into. Do you guys want to take it for a spin?
Yes.
Sure. So I have to ask. Within the assist, let's say I do damage to the one that comes in that's assisting. Do they take damage?
Yes, they do.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you can't actually catch 2 of them with a move. Let's say
like you're throwing your super and he assists.
Yeah. Like your opponent presses in an assist and you're in the middle of or just doing a super, then they'll get hit in there too. So.
Okay.
Is there a way to customize the characters beyond just their outfits? Like between super moves, specials, assists types?
Nothing like that yet.
Okay.
I'm not sure if there's gonna be, I shouldn't have said yet. I'm not sure if there's gonna be something that they're gonna add, but so far it's just the outfits.
Yeah, in this demo build, it's just colored of the outfits. And obviously, there's gonna be a lot more information coming out soon. With when we start revealing more of the roster, the stages, obviously we've touched a little bit about the story mode. So, one thing we do want to talk about is, this game's coming out in early 2018, and we have a fantastic collector's edition that we just recently announced that comes with
How do you spell that collectors?
Collectors with the Z.
With the Z, okay.
Yeah.
That seems appropriate.
With the special
Just like
collector's
it's not
box.
Dragon Ball FighterZ,
No,
it's
it's
Dragon
not.
Ball FighterZ.
Exactly. Yeah. Dimitri, why don't you tell us a little about what's in the collector's edition?
So the collector's edition features a slew of items. One is, I guess the set piece item would be the the Goku 7-inch manga dimension statue. It looks like it's coming like straight off the page. If you guys want to see a picture of it, just head on over to the Bandai Namco website. We have a picture up there. Yeah, the figure looks like it's coming straight off the off the manga. It's off the pages of the manga. Then we have like.
Oh, dude! I'm sorry.
I know you're excited about the statue. I know.
See, I mean, because this is really the first time you guys have played, for the most part, right? You played a little bit.
I got to play a little bit at E3.
This is the first time.
But yeah, so what's really cool about this game is,
Get
the very first time you pick it up and play, you feel powerful. You feel like you're taking control of the characters that you love from the manga, from the anime, and that's one thing that we really wanted to make sure that it was accessible for new players. But obviously, this is a very nuanced fighting game as well, so it's really good for all levels of play. And there's a lot to learn, and if you know, obviously, Arc Systems, they're obviously a fantastic developer, and spend a lot of time making sure everything's balanced, all the characters feel new, and you know, one interesting thing with this is they actually had to make sure that the characters from
there,
It's my first time. Okay.
No, we're making it canon, right? Gohan beats Cell. So that's
yeah,
there you go.
Got to stay with the canon, yeah. Yeah, so you know, the team really worked really hard to make sure that the characters' moves were well represented. I mean, in the animation, in the style, but also make sure that they feel unique and fresh. So you know, you don't want characters that are too similar. You know, you want to have.
That's such a cool thing about Dragon Ball Z. Even though there's a bunch of Saiyans, they all have their own special moves. Final Flash. I mean, Goku's Kaioken. They all have something unique with them.
And like you know, like for instance, Gohan. You know, he's obviously smaller than Goku. He's a Saiyan, but he's much faster. But he has a shorter range. So you have to get in there and kind of work to his strengths.
I know exactly what you're saying, Dalton. You're Krillin it right now.
How do I switch characters?
Oh, you use either the left bumper or the left trigger. So if you click it once, you assist. If you hold it,
okay,
you'll
cool.
swap. So yeah, I definitely want to watch
you're
your
up
live.
to level 5 there. Whenever you want to pull off your special, you want to do like a fireball type motion and either right button or right trigger there.
Okay.
So it's the fireball motion. It's either forward or back. Most of the time, it's going to be a forward fireball motion and either the right bumper or right trigger. Sometimes it's the back one. It's dependent on the character, so I don't want to tell you the wrong thing. Yeah, there you go.
There you go. That's Vegeta's level 3.
So that's level 3 there.
Yes.
So, and if you want to charge your chi, you press X and A together. You hold it down.
Okay. Oh, X and A.
Yeah, it's easier to just grip them with the thumb.
So obviously, you know, there's certain combinations of buttons, but then also some of the triggers are the same. So you can kind of choose whether or not you want to use the triggers or press the combination of 2 buttons.
Okay.
And then, you know, obviously if you're a stick player, then you'll have those available as different buttons too.
Are you guys going to be making custom sticks for this game?
We actually we did a controller here with the Dragon Ball colors for Microsoft.
Yeah, there aren't any plans to make like any custom joysticks so far.
Okay.
Yeah. But let's tell them a little bit about the pre-order bonuses and.
Well, I didn't get the chance to finish talking about
the collector's edition.
No, it's totally understandable because you guys, once you get into this game, it's ridiculous. It's like you get game face. You don't want to even talk anymore. You just want to play.
Yeah.
It's the most difficult thing in the world when you're trying to stream the game. But yeah, the collector's edition comes with the Goku statue, comes with these hollow foil cards, just real nice looking diorama type cards. A steel case and a big old box to keep it all in. So that's pretty much it.
And you mentioned the statue earlier as well, the
that
Goku.
Sweet manga dimension Goku statue. Yes, I did.
It's Goku doing the power up, and
we
it
will
says
show
Dragon Ball
people.
FighterZ.
We have the image on once we're done with this game, of course.
Yeah. We have the shot of the collector's edition that we can show as well.
Okay, I thought it was Vegeta still. I'm not. I'm 18.
And then why don't you tell them a little bit about the...
So the pre-order bonuses get you early access to 2 of the more popular characters now on Dragon Ball Super. That's SSGSS Goku and SSGSS Vegeta.